All right, YouTube. Today it's Politically Black with your boy Drew, and I am furiously serious and seriously furious. And let's talk about why. Let's talk about Black History Month. Let's talk about the negatives associated to Black History Month. What would be a perceived negative of Black History Month? I guess one majorly devaluing negative is that my history is only a month long. Well, that's a huge devalue. I don't care what anyone has to say. Second of all, is there a Jewish History Month? Is there a European History Month? Is there an African exclusive History Month? Or is Black History Month kind of just all inclusive of all Black history? See, that's the problem. You don't want European History Month because it would be the greatest European explorers. It wouldn't honor any of the modern European creators or anything. All the attempts to honor Black content creators and all this, it's so stupid. It's just stupid. You don't honor people who aren't good at what they do. So, oh no, it's like when feminists it's like International Women's Day. They fucking promote all these apps made by women, and half of them you just wouldn't use. What am I gonna do with a fucking color indicator for nails? That does not help me. What in the fuck? Oh, cool. I know that Victoria's Secret got this product, I guess. But for real, Black History Month, it's just a demeaning month. It's all, what we should call it is Martin Luther King Month. If you want to fucking call it something, call it Martin Luther King Month, because, just go for it. Just go for it. Just leave Black History Month where it lies. It's an ugly, ugly tool. And unfortunately, like I said, you don't want a European History Month. You don't want an African exclusive History Month. You want Black History Month to only be a month. Because that means 11 months in the year that your history is taught. Maybe if we focus less on the color of the history and focused on the aspect of history, we could focus on the greatest breakthroughs in history instead of the races of the people who first made those breakthroughs. It's like this. It's 2021, I'm gonna say it. I'm the first Black person to stand up for what I think. There, it's said. It's 2021. I'm the first Black person. Shit, hold up, wait up. Let's take this train back. I just wanted y'all to know, for instance, it is Black History Month. Did you know I was the first Black person to ever? Name a thing. I was the first Black person that did it. Sorry, dog. My bad. Just the first Black. I'm just throwing it up on YouTube so when everybody goes, Kamala's the first Black female VP. I did that in drag. What's she talking about? What's she talking about? Fucking get out of here. But on a real note, Black History Month, what is it about? What is the context? How many of you know that Malcolm X was killed because of his own cycle of hatred? I mean, that's really it. Is how many of you really understand that? How many of you understand Thomas Sowell and how he impacts history? How many of you? How? None! So you didn't learn anything from Black History Month. This is the point. Until Black History Month covers Candace Owens, until they talk about people like her, until we talk about real civil rights leaders, what's the point of Black History Month other than Martin Luther King? We learned all about Martin, and no love lost on MLK Jr., none whatsoever. Well, my point is that since schools, the public schools, I'm calling y'all out, only teach you about Martin Luther King, it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. Malcolm X was killed because he started coming around to the idea that there was some usefulness to white feminist liberals, and his codex was, no, white people aren't cool. And as a Black man, you can't date the white woman. That was just what it was. I think he was starting to date the white woman on the side, and I think that shit caught up to him, though. It's just rumored that he was hanging out with feminists and starting to really try to encourage some intersectional behaviors. But the thing is that wasn't what the Black Panthers were about. You don't create a hateful movement and then expect to get a free pass yourself. He was killed by the Panthers. That's not up for debate. Why is up for debate? Sure, we could say it. We could spin 1,000 reasons why. But he was killed by his own party of people. Now, how many of y'all knew that? Not many. Not many of y'all knew the history of the fact that Malcolm X was killed by his own people. And then y'all wonder why I say Black Panthers were equally disgusting to the fucking BLM movement. You want to talk about historic parallels? Let's stop using Nazis and Third Reich. I can compare this one to something that happened in the 60s. The Black Panthers were the same kind of fascists that Black Lives Matter are. Oh wait, sorry. Pardon me. The neo-militant Black Panther Party of today is still the same hot trash that BLM is today. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. You're all hot trash. If you believe attacking anyone for the color of their skin is correct, you're hot trash. That's what that is. Black History Month, we don't need it. We don't deserve it. To be fair, it's not about our history. It's about how we act. 13% of the population creates 30% of the crime. Care to explain how that is? And I can tell you how. It's because 13% of the population, of that 13, 7 to 6% are criminal. The crimes that those 6 to 7 partake in are so large scale. We're talking like tipping over the US with like just putting drugs into good economies and wrecking those economies. Yeah, they're so large scale that they make up a portion of 30% of the crime. So when you're stopping Black people from committing crime, you're stopping 4 white people from committing crime. You're stopping 5 Asians from committing a crime. That's how fucked up we've been to this country. And still demand more. I say take Black History Month and replace it with fucking Martin Luther King Month. I don't care. At least then you're being honest too, because you want Black people like Martin Luther King who just, no, we can wait. Y'all don't like it when a nigga got hustle and energy. Y'all really hate that shit. Y'all have negatively impacted the culture's outlook on hustle and drive from a Black person. If a Black person has hustle, they're a hustler. That's not the truth. That is not the truth. Hustlers half the time don't have any hustle. They're just doing because they can. It's in their industry that they don't need to hustle. They're a dealer. They're a fucking drug addict. Like, what do you mean hustle? Tell me about a hustle that they got. That's what I'm saying. See, but when you guys meet a Black person with some hustle who's got an all-go attitude, it scares you because you see that he could replace your job. You see that he could do what you're trying to do. That's what scares you. And so you beat this perception into our own heads that hustle is strictly related to the streets. Like, it can't be anything else. Man, and that's so wild. I mean, we're seriously furious and furiously serious today, but I mean, really, what we're furious about is it's really played out. It's played out. In 27 years, I ain't never seen Black History Month benefit nobody. It just hadn't. So what's the point? In the words of Morgan Freeman, we don't need Black History Month. Do you want a Jewish History Month? You don't? Oh, okay. Well, then I also feel the same way about Black History Month. Also, have a good day, good week, good year. Peace.